He is the epitome of cute, but his life so far is far from it. His mother was killed, poached for her horn.
So they're so dependent on their mothers, and their milk is very specific. You really need to pull them and hand rear them.
It just says so much, doesn't it? It's a sad little lie.
Are you done?
What's that, 2 litres? Did you even breathe then? I'm about to head to northern Kenya on a journey that I have been planning for a long time. Now, I've been to Africa before, but where I'm going to, the tourists are rare, and the fight to save rare and endangered wildlife, it's a daily battle.
Chris and Brooke have arrived in the teeming Kenyan capital, Nairobi. They're heading nearly 300 kilometres north of here to a major conservation area called Lewa.
This is kind of the first part of our journey.
Wow, that's incredibly close.
It's just such an untouched part of Kenya, but the animals are really wild. They're not kept in fenced areas. You know, they're the real deal. This is their landscape, this is their space, this is their home. No conflict, yeah. You want to grab that for me? Thanks.
Hello, Chris speaking. Yeah, I'll just put her on, she's just driving. Hang on.
Hello, Brooke speaking. Okay, well, that's a bit crap. Boy or girl? And how old? Oh yeah, 3 months, all right.
Brooke has just learned a baby rhino has been found and has been taken to the safety of the Wildlife Conservancy. Its mother was killed by poachers.
Hello. Yeah, hi, it's Chris Brown here. I'm here with Brooke. We've just gone through the Matunda Gate and we're on our way now.
The little rescue rhino needs urgent medical attention.
Oh, look at them.
Sensational, hey?
Incredible.
Amazing, hey?
Oh,
You ever seen anything like this before?
no. Wow. Oh, and that's the little one there.
Yeah, it is, yeah, at the back. That's the 3-month-old.
Staff have put the traumatised baby in with another orphan rhino.
Hey, little one. Hey. You had a tough time, didn't you? Don't be spooked. You are the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
Good boy. Good boy.
You are just a little baby, aren't you?
He's a lucky baby, hey? And they're so reliant on their mothers, hey? For about the first 2 years of life. That's why it's so tragic when we lose one.
He is the epitome of cute, but his life so far is far from it. His mother was killed, poached for her horn, which would sell for up to $250,000 on the black market.
Would he have gone through quite a lot of emotional stress over seeing his mother
Yeah,
killed?
it's not so much seeing the mother killed, it's just all of a sudden, they're so dependent on their mothers and their milk is very specific. Oh, wait. And so when they lose their mothers to something sudden like poaching, it's really traumatic for them, physiologically especially, because that support she gives and that milk is so, so important. If you don't find these guys really quickly, you know, they get taken by predators and...
Yeah.
So he was incredibly lucky.
Do you know what the story is with his kind of big brother here?
Oh, Nicky actually has cataracts, so technically he's blind. He's 6 months old, and they just don't do so well, especially when they're babies and they're blind. You really need to pull them and hand rear them. His story's a bit happier. He's not a victim of poaching like this one, you know.
They're a funny team, aren't they? It's sad that they've had to come together, but together they're stronger,
Yeah,
aren't they?
they are, absolutely. And they'll spend their whole lives together, you know. These two will know each other for the next 45 years.
The stress of being orphaned will show itself in a number of ways. Brooks asked me to have a look at him to see how he's coping with life without his mother.
It's a tiny little eye. I know it doesn't do a lot for them. Their ears and their nose are the most important things.
That's right.
It just says so much, doesn't it? It's a sad little eye. It's not like his spine's sticking out
Okay.
through the skin here. He's actually carrying a bit of fat across his shoulders and across his back here and across his ribs. There's no sign of any diarrhoea there, no.
No.
Now the hope is that at least some good can come out of this awful situation and this little guy can pull through.
Looking all right?
Yeah. Big thing is his hydration. He seems quite well hydrated. His
His saliva's nice and wet. And
Sure.
He's not tacky or dry in there.
Oh, he's ready to get up, I think. Well, he's energetic, that's for sure.
There's one thing I just want to check with you. Come on.
His heart rate's actually quite slow. It's only about 40, I'd say.
Yeah, right, okay. Rhinos have a notoriously slow heart rate anyway. They're quite calm sort of animals, so that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
He's been checked as best he can be, and it's such an immediate sense of relief when you see that an animal's healthy and they're happy. He's still got a really good future here at Laiwa. He'll be okay.
Wow. The big guns just arrived. I just became incredibly irrelevant.
Caring for orphan rhinos is a full-time job. The new arrival will have to be fed every 3 hours.
Substituting his mother's milk for bottled milk really makes sure that the fluid he's getting is enough to keep this little guy going.
You are a guts, aren't you?
Are you done? What's that, 2 litres?
Did you even breathe then?
It's gone.
Pretty amazing, aren't they?
Oh.
Hey? We've actually got a calf at Werribee at the moment, a white rhino calf that's being hand-reared. You know, same sort of techniques, but future's so different. These guys are going to have much more challenges
Yeah.
compared to our little southern white at Werribee.
Yeah, you're finding a way to cope, aren't you? Got stuck on the bottle now, do you? The whole thing? Now my fingers.
They've decided to call him Hope because in such sad situations like this, you got to have some. He may not have a mother, but in Nicky, he kind of has a bigger brother. You know you're in the way now.
Huh? You've had it tough, haven't you?
Essentially what we have here are 2 sad stories, Nicky and Hope, yet together, combined, they give each other company and hopefully 2 happy stories.
Well, I think they're marching off to a pretty bright future, you know.
Yeah, marching,
Stomping.
stomping. With that appetite, they'll be fine.
I'll be fine.